Hey everybody, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I just finished making a video where I went through a whole bunch of retro CDs and games and software and stuff like that from primarily the 90s. And now we're going to go back just a little bit before that to this collection of floppies. Now I would tell you, I normally wouldn't even mess with floppies from this age because, you know, degradation and all that kind of stuff. But these things appear to be stored inside. They were well kept in, you know, these cardboard things. Most of them are in these little plastic sleeves here. At least a lot of them are in these little plastic sleeves. And I spot tested a few of them just to see if they worked before I even made this video. And other than this one here having a DOS virus on it, they seem to be working. So I'm going to go through. I'm not going to spend a ton of time because this is a crap ton of discs. But we're going to go through and just kind of get an idea of what was in this thing. So we've got, this is a game CD with a DOS virus that has Chess, Chopper, and something from CD. We've got some things like driver discs. We've got US robotics and HP printer drivers and things like that. So, I mean, you know, not super interesting to me. They're just bunches of drivers, HP, QuickTour for the Macintosh driver. So, like, I mean, this entire section here is printer drivers. So there'll be a bunch of that kind of stuff. In fact, I might even set those aside, and if something's just completely not interesting, I might put it in a not interesting one. So this is like this is FTP Pro, mouse utility, Monopoly, chess, and more. Got Lemmings zipped. We have some of these are kind of hard to read. We have I can't tell what that is. Some kind of Lemmings. Coaster could be this disc could be a coaster, or it could be a could be a coaster simulation game. We have, I'm going to stick the one that I know has a virus in it off to the side. We have the Indianapolis 500, the simulation, the Duel, man, test drive to the Duel. Oh, that's for Macintosh. What the frick? But man, I love that game. So this is Zentris, so like a Tetris type game. So yeah, I don't know what that is. This is a Pocket something book, World Time. Tom Landry Strategy Football Deluxe Edition, fancy. Pipeworks, or Pipe for Windows game. This is MicroStar Nightmare 3D. I don't know what that is. I thought MicroStar made printers, but maybe I'm off on that. This is Spectre for IBM and compatibles. This is an AOL disc with 2 games on it. So this is what you did with AOL discs. See, ladies and gentlemen, for a while you guys have all heard about the AOL CDs, but this was when AOL was actually valuable because they would send these out and you could actually use the disc and write over it with some good software. So that was sweet. We have Golf 565K. We have, this was a tax thing, but it says something on here, Golf disc number 2, Golf number 2, Commander Keen, Blakestone, MicroStar Blakestone. Let's see here, Lemmings. There's some stuff stuck together. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. Chess Master 4000 Turbo. I totally remember that game. Lemmings. Let's see what this is. That one doesn't look very good. Craps. So, Lems Broken. So, Chess. Yogi Bear Visits the National Parks. Now see, we had the CD before, and now we have Yogi Bear Visits the National Parks. Hover Tank. Man, this brings back so much memories. This is Microsoft Golf on the original Microsoft disc, so we're going to definitely play around with that. Serious Soccer. No flopping going on here. We have Serious Soccer F5-5, and this is, see, I always labeled mine the other way. Like, I always found this a really annoying way to label the discs. But this is Dragon. I'm guessing it's Dragon, like Natural Speaking or something like that. I don't know. So that is my first row of discs. OptiGreen monitor and energy saving software for Windows 95. That's kind of interesting. Fast Media for Windows. Expert Astrologer. I just got done mentioning how bad this company sucks in my other video. Automap, man, that was such a big deal at the time. Like a mapping program on your computer. So Automap Road Atlas 5 discs version 3.0.2 from 1993. It'd be fun to kind of see what's different. My town that I live in now was not even a town in 1993. How about that? Seagate. So this, it's kind of funny. Like, I know this is ridiculous, but like back in the day, you know, when you bought, I believe I had a Connor 300 meg hard drive or something like that. Like, that was a major purchase, and it came with these tools like Backup Exec, and I will just never forget this disc. Like, this is from the early 90s, I'd say, maybe late 80s, but probably early 90s, and 94. So yeah, early 90s. And man, you would get something like this to back up your hard drive when you're transferring it over. And same thing with Seagate. Like, this was, it wasn't like the software was awesome, but just a lot of nostalgia that's a thing. So we got this backup software here. We have SciQuest backup. Don't know what that is. Let's grab these. So we have CD Set Go installation disk. They're all labeled in different directions. 56K modem driver, don't really care about that. MP3 audio driver for some kind of site. This is the Brooklyn Bridge complete file transfer utility, 5th generation system, serial version. So I wonder if you could do like a serial cable to connect two computers together, almost like a lap link. WinFax, I remember this. This came with every modem. And man, you're like, I'm going to send faxes to people. WizardWorks Superstar Indoor Sports. Trump. Oh, Trump. We are setting that aside. Trump. I remember the board game Trump. I don't remember a computer game Trump. Globe.zip. Home. Symantec Games. I didn't remember Symantec even making games. I knew they made like virus software and stuff. Windows Entertainment Pack 2, Windows Entertainment Pack 3. I just said Windows. Windows Entertainment Pack 3. I gotta get those going the same direction. So yeah, Automap, I've already looked at those. Adobe 5. Now, that's got some schmoo on the bottom, but I want to get that off. But Adobe 5, I'm guessing that would have to be, ooh gosh, Acrobat. I'm going to set this off to the side. Image editing software for Windows. So we're going to have to compare that. Windows 3.1. I'm setting that off to the side. Microsoft Arcade. FI-DOS 6.2. WEP. Games and Pool. Hoyle Games. Oh, Hoyle Games. Man, in the 80s, like, they were legit card games. I used to love that. Astrologer one. I got to find the other disc for that somewhere around here. Energizer Bunny for Windows. Who knows what that is? So these are really bad. PBrush, I'm sure that was Paintbrush. Database Plus by SoftKey, Disk 1. Adobe 1, Adobe 2, Adobe 3, Adobe 4. Again, that has to be Acrobat. Okay, next up we have one that's not as full, but does look like it has some interesting stuff in it. We have Lotus Freelance Graphics on what I think is affectionately called a crap ton of discs, 10 discs. Or so for Lotus Freelance Graphics. I remember that one. Microsoft Excel with no version number. So that makes me think that this could possibly be version 1.0. You never know. I feel like they made this for Windows 2, so it's probably not the original one, but this is Microsoft Excel. Oh, you know what it is? It's Microsoft Excel for Windows 1.0. I think they had another version that wasn't specifically for Windows. So we've got Corel Draw on 6 discs. We have Photo Print Norton Administrator for Networks, limited time version. I wonder if that's expired. We have some more Corel Draw. I'm going to stick those with the other ones. Corel Draw 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm sure that's fun to install. We have, what's this Wings thing? Wings, Informix, Wings, Windows 3.0, Program Disk, Installation Disk, and Test Flight. So I mean, Test Flight, I'm guessing it's a flight simulator type game. A 14.4 PCM CIA modem driver. Somebody's looking for that. Tape drive. Practical Peripherals. I haven't seen that name forever. They made some great peripheral cards, ISA cards, PCI cards. We've got Sim 2000. QuickLink. QuickLink, was that the one that connected the computers together? It was a networking software. Oh, no, send and receive faxes. That's right, send and receive faxes. QuickLink and QuickLink 2. Fantastic. Windows Lotto Analysis, Truman Shareware. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. Lotto Analysis. Band in a Box for Windows, and Surf and Print, launch Windows This is the Bookmaker Corporation, 1995 to 1996. That's kind of late for floppies. I guess that's kind of toward the end. So we have the Brother Font Manager Sim Ant from Maxis. Fancy. Media Vision installation disc. I'm guessing that's a software, like a driver type thing. Media Vision. Bitware for Windows. No idea what that is. Microsoft Scenes 1 and 2. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't remember exactly what it is. And this is Microsoft PowerPoint 4.0 original discs. 12 discs to load PowerPoint 4. And last but not least, I think this whole side over here is a hard disk backup, disk 31. So I think we can skip a bunch of that. Hard disk copy 15, 16, all that kind of stuff. So we're not really too concerned about that. Hard disk copy 33. But so let's start getting in this area right here and see what we got. I'm gonna keep all those together. QEMM, that was a memory management thing. So back in the day, before RAM was as cheap as it is now, like you would have to do things like fiddle with your software to get your upper memory management working. So yeah, RAMPAT, that looks like another memory manager. First Aid for Windows users version 1.2. Try and buy software. It looks like, oh, there's a number on there to buy it. 386 Max. I remember that. Bethsaida, Maryland. I don't remember what it does, but I had that. Virus 100 draw test. PC Tools 4 discs. QEMM. Lemming, looks like Lemmings again. Hard disk copy. Let's get those back in there. I'm gonna have one box of uninteresting stuff, so that'll kind of be there. Adaptec 7700 Family Manager NetWare. So Adaptec was primarily known for hard drive controllers and even more so SCSI controllers. But I guess they did make some networking stuff. So there's some NetWare software. This is Databyte Systems Catalog on Disk. 26,000 computer parts and components. Now that's interesting to me. I don't know why. International Investing, Wisdom, hard disk copy, more of those things. So we're going to get all those together. World Clock, GeoClock, XTG, CDNet demo, OptiGreen monitor and energy. We've seen that before. QEMM, the memory manager. This one is Learn Windows from 1992. I'll bet that's fascinating. So can't read it. Parsons, It's Legal. They were another company that they're a little bit higher end than the Expert software, but they made this kind of lawyer in a box type software. Unlock, some kind of GIF thing. Software Labs Neverlock, interesting. Quick Key 7. Quick Key, I remember that. I don't remember what it did, but Virtual Pool, Sim Life. So we've got Sim Ant, Sim City, Sim Life, all the Sims discs. Street Fighter 2, check that out. Street Fighter 2 for PC. I've got 2 discs here. I'm going to find the third one. Best of Windows Entertainment Pack. Wolf, I'm guessing that's Wolfenstein. Labels, Paint, Bomb Game, Doctor, FIDOS. I better have that other Street Fighter disc. All right, Norton. I'm guessing that's Norton Utilities. Norton PC USA. Street Fighter 2 Disc 1. Microsoft. Oh, the Microsoft Update Advisor or Upgrade Advisor. So this was to help you figure out, I believe, if you could get to Windows 95 successfully on your computer. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to run that. 1001 hints and tips from Windows sources. MS Word 5 first choice program disk. I think that was a word processor. PFS first choice, or maybe PFS first write was the I don't know. PFS, I believe, was a word processor. Uninstall Norton 8. So it looks like there's a bunch of discs there. Let's see here. Norton A1, more of that set there. More Parsons Money Management Tools from Price Waterhouse. Stock Market Analysis. See how much of that holds up. What do you think of GameStop? You want some AMC? All right, so we've got the Computer Life Guide to Mastering New Media. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Stacker. Okay, so, and hold on. Stacker. Okay, so Stacker was basically like, imagine, you know how it takes a little bit of time to zip your files up and down? So basically what they did, and I think they got sued for this, they would tell you, there was this, another one I think called Double Disk, where they would basically compress your hard drive and tell you that they were giving you an 80 megabyte hard drive for your 40 meg hard drive, but really it was compressing and decompressing on the fly, and it was a horrendous performance hit. So we've got the various versions of Stacker, more of that Norton disk thing, so I'll have to check that out. Looks like Norton Utilities. Lotus Organizer sealed, check that out. Scheduling agent for Windows, Lotus Organizer. Keep going. We're in the home stretch. Superprint. No idea what that is. Check it. I think that might be a check manager. Oh no, it says virus scan. I thought it was check writing software. PC Tools. Netscape Navigator Gold. Man, you needed this to surf the web. Microsoft Money. I have that on CDs. That's crazy. The disc version of it. MYM. I don't know what that is. So we've got Free Space for Windows 95. I can see back here. Adventures in Virtual Reality by Q. Q is another company that made a lot of really crap. Some of you guys might know some great software they made, but I always thought that the stuff they made was just total crap. Cheyenne for DOS, Cheyenne for Windows, Bitware, Crosstalk, Uninstaller 2. PFS First Choice Dictionary. Hey, your dictionary had to be a separate disk. I really should be organizing these as I go, but we're almost through. So I have a ProWriter PFS First. I would guess that's WordPerfect. Check It, Utilities, and Norton Antivirus Scan Disk. So I'm surprised that wasn't. Oh, it is. See. They pulled out the little tab to make this thing write protected. So in other words, you would, if your computer was totally borked, you would put in a disk like this, and a virus wasn't able to write to the disk. So you would do your virus scanning from this floppy disk, which is just fantastic. Later, they did the same thing with CDs, obviously. So that is my collection of weird and crazy software from the late 80s and early 90s. Let me know if anything looks interesting to you. I did grab that Trump game and the Trump thing and pull it up, and it is some kind of casino game. Not super popular because they came out with a Trump board game the same year that was way more popular. I remember seeing that it was prominently displayed at the front of the KB Toys in the Deptford Mall, and so it was a big deal that I don't know why they thought kids at KB Toys would want it, but I remember like it being such a big deal, and then I remember like not too much longer after that you were able to basically like clearance it. It was like nobody wanted it. I think like that was right around when he got the divorce and Marla Maples and all that kind of stuff. So if you're not familiar, look it up. Anyway, if there's anything interesting to you, let me know. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.